Hello guys, this is Becca, and I'm here to participate in Tea Tuesday. Tea Tuesday is hosted by Patty at Life with Patty. Hold on guys, I got to get my glasses cleaned here while I'm talking. And Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things. And what you do on Tea Tuesday is simply share whatever you're doing, whatever you want to share with us. It doesn't have to be craft related. Just whatever you'd like to share. They started out where they was drinking just tea, but they changed it to where you could drink any beverage of your choice, and have your drink there with you while you're sharing whatever it is you want to share. So, I've already had all my coffee. I've had 3 cups of coffee already this morning. So, I have my Yeti cup of water. And that's what I'm drinking. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is my journals. Or, I don't really know what, I don't journal like writing. I've said this a lot of times in a lot of different videos. I am not good at getting my thoughts from my head to words to my hands to write it down, or whether it's writing it or typing it or whatever. I've not ever been able to do that. When it comes to putting it down on paper, I can't get my thoughts there. So, I don't journal. So, what I do when I call it a journal, it's mostly just what some people call glue booking. Or you may call it an artisan journal. I have one that I am particularly calling it an artisan journal because I am participating in Patty's Artisan Journal Prompt 2024, and that's what she's calling it, so that's what I call that book. But what my journaling consists of is just gluing, putting down pictures or whatever, stickers, whatever. But Patty had mentioned several times about having 2 or 3 journals going at one time. Well, Patty, I have quite a few more than 2 or 3. I have quite a few more than 2 or 3. First off, I want to show you the one, I think it's only one, that I made from an actual book. I believe it's this one. I think this is the only one I've made from an actual book. This was a book that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And what I did was I would count, like, I don't remember how many pages. I think there was like 5 pages. Alright, I started out with a page. This is actually one that my granddaughter started, Ashlyn. And she was keeping up, working in it. And I'm just going to put this aside. I'm not going to finish it. One day maybe she will. I don't know. Or it may end up being chunked. But I'm not going to do anything with it. She never comes around anymore, so I don't know. But what I do is when I'm doing a book, I'll keep like about 4 pages out, and then I will tear out some pages. Like 4 or 5 pages. I can't just really explain it not doing it. I have a book that I'm going to make a journal out of, and when I start to use that, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I keep a page and then I tear out about 5. Then I keep a page and tear out about 5. Then you glue together the pages so where you tore them out will be in between those 2 pages you glued together. I'll show you that when I decide to start on the other book that I have. But this was just a napkin that my granddaughter Mod Podged onto the outside cover of the book. And so that's her journal. And I'm going to put it down at the bottom shelf where I'm keeping things. And that's hers. I'm not going to continue in that one. And then I do have several journals, or the startings, or the material to make a journal, I guess you would say, that I haven't started yet. Okay, then the next type of journal that I have is out of just a composition notebook. This one here is just, you see, just a composition notebook. I haven't done anything to the back yet. I Mod Podged a piece of scrapbook paper on the front and put junk journal on it. And this one I haven't tore any pages out of, and probably before I get through with it, it's going to be really big. And I hadn't opened this one in a while. I Mod Podged it with gloss Mod Podge. It's best to use the matte, because the gloss tends to stick together, and then I'm not sure where it's supposed to open at. Oops, I'm losing a journal. But this here is one of my journals. And you see, it's basically a glue book. I call it a junk journal, or I call it a glue book, or an artisan journal, or whatever, but it's really just glue booking, because I don't journal. I can't get my thoughts to the paper. But, you know, you can do all kind of, like this was, I painted on this one, and then I used some stencils, and, what is that, matte medium? What is that? Oh, I can't think of what it is that you use to do, stenciling with. I can't think what it's called. But that's all I've got done in that one. And now I've got, you know, I got all of this yet to work with and to make me some more pages with. So that's a junk journal that I have. I am going to attempt to put these back up here. So that was that one. And then this one here is one I've started working in, but I haven't done very much in it, and I haven't covered the front yet. So I still got to do that. Cover the front. This is just some doodling and some, what do you call that? Near graphic art. And I don't know what that is, or who done that. Looks like one of my grandkids. And it's not stuck in there, so it must have been a page I just poked in there from somewhere else. But I'll be using this one as a journal. Just a junk journal, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, is this... Yeah, here's another composition notebook that I'm using. And I still have this one here. What this one is, let me move these, they keep wanting to fall. What this one is my color glue book. You see these tabs here? And what I do here is, under the red tab, is everything before that tab is red. And anything I find that I want to just throw in my glue book under the red tab. This one is orange. I only got the one page under one started there. Then this one here is the yellow. This one here is the green. And that, I've had to kind of tape that back together because it was coming apart. This here's the blue section. That's purple. And I don't have anything under pink, but I have pink. And then teal. And then brown. And I thought I had a black. I do. And the black. For the black and white. And then I just have some extra pages of just random things that I might want to put in there. So, that's what I'm doing with this. And it's just one of the composition books that I, covered. I didn't cover the back side, but it did the front. So, I got that. Let me see what else we have. Okay, I used to do a lot of planning. Oh, wait, here's another composition notebook, and I'm stuck here. This is another composition notebook that I just randomly put whatever I want to put in it. Full pages, whatever. Just like that's all trees on that one. This one is jars. Just whatever I feel like I want to do at the time. And it's just the composition notebook. Now on this one, I put washi tape on the edge of every page. Now that takes time. But I did it. And I'm glad I did it. I enjoy that. And so I might want to kind of coordinate with whatever the washi tape is, but not necessarily. As you can see, I got trees, green, and then the red washi tape. But I do have the ladybugs to bring out the red. So I have that. That's another composition notebook. Then, let's see. Okay, like I said, I used to do a lot of planning. And I loved getting planners, happy planners. This planner here, this is a planner. This one was from, I think it was from Stampin' Up, and it's a 2-ring binder planner, and I planned in it, through almost the whole thing. I planned. Well, I did do all the way through. That's extra pages. Those blank pages is extra pages each month. But I used it the whole year that I was a Stampin' Up consultant. And I did that. But since that year's gone, and I'm not using it anymore for that, I decided to start using it as a glue book. I started this one back in 2021. Me and my sister was supposed to be doing swapping glues. And so I started it out. I guess we started in, this says in November 30th of 21. And we was going to do swapping glues. We did it a few times and quit. But there, that's some pages I did with what she sent me. And then that's my telling me where I'm at. And then I will just continue on and fill up this planner. No need to throw these papers away. And, when I can use them for my glue books. And I have a chest. You know how it's not made out of cedar, so I don't like to call it a cedar chest because it's not made out of cedar. But it's a big, like you normally put at the foot of your bed and put blankets and stuff in, and you can sit on it, sort of like a bench chest. Well, I have one of them in my bedroom, and what I'm going to do is clean it out, because this just got a bunch of stuff that we go and throw in there and don't know what to do with. I'm going to clean it out, throw away the things that I don't need, and rearrange it. And when I get a glue book complete, I'm going to go store it in that chest and fill it up with my glue books. And I can go in there sometimes and take them out and just look at them, and then my kids will have them if they want them. If they don't want them, once I pass, they can throw them away. But I'm going to enjoy what I enjoy doing, and I want to keep them where later I can, you know, look through them and see what I've done, and because I think these pages are so pretty, and I enjoy just looking at them. So this is a planner from Stampin' Up. This here is, you know, the disc type. This is the Happy Planner that I'm using, and I've started it already, and I've got this one. I started to say it might be complete, but it ain't. I still got to finish it. But see, it was just a planner. I used to buy the, you know, the kits that you could decorate your month and each week up, you know, and I was big into planning. I'm just going to cover this up and make pretty pages out of it. So I've got that one made out of a planner. Let's see. And then the one that I'm working on with you, Patty, is this one, which was a Happy Planner. And that's what I'm using for our artisan journal. This here is a smash book that I got from Close to My Heart. I don't know. Is it a smash book? I can't remember if it's the Close to My Heart that's called a smash book, or if it's that other brand, whatever it was, that is called a smash book. Okay, so it's the other brand that's a smash book. This is a My Crush book, is what Close to My Heart called it. And so I'm just using it as my glue book. And there's some pages that I've done. Then I'm going to count how many I got started. So far, I don't have any complete, I don't think. I've just recently worked in this one. Oh, I love this. I was looking through my magazine clippings, and I seen this big old hamburger and this grill. I said, I want to make a food page. So I got up enough of magazine clippings that I could make a 2-page spread, food, you know, a food spread. And I thought it turned out really cute. That was the last one I did in it. So that's that. Then, let's see what else I have. Okay. This here I made out of scrapbook paper. I just took scrapbook, I didn't even finish that one. I took scrapbook paper and glued them together like they were a binding. I cut them all the same size. Let me see if I can find, see, just scrapbook paper that I just took, and I cut them all the same size, and then I glued each individual paper. I didn't know how to do a binding other than that, so I just glued them all together as a binding at the end, you know, to each other, and then I put some washi tape on the outside. This is my full page glue book, and what that means is if there is a full page that I think is pretty, that I would like to keep, I just put it in here in my glue book. See these pretty birds? I didn't want to cover that up. I thought that was too pretty, so I put the full page in here. I need to re-glue that one. Now that one didn't cover the whole page, but I used it on this pattern paper, and I didn't want to cover that up. Back in time, we used to have a travel trailer like that. That's why I put that one in there. That's one of them, what are they called? Silver streams? I don't even remember what they're called. And I loved that carpet going up them stairs. I didn't want to cover that up. Now, I did glue this little card on here that says, hello, hello, hello. I've got to re-glue that down. It's coming loose. But I loved these giraffes. I don't have anything on that. I pulled out these papers is why they're in there. I wanted them, and I'm going to glue them in there. But I love that picture there. I thought that was so pretty. And then that will be it. I'll get some more pages glued into that, but that's just scrapbook paper that I glued together. So I got that one. Okay, now okay, let me show you these first. This here, what did they call these? These had a name. I can't remember what they are. But this, I started out just putting dog pictures and this signature. Animals and insect. Anything other than dogs. Well, I ended up doing... Yeah, that's animals. That one ain't. But I guess I already had that one done before I decided to make it animals. Because the rest is animals. So I just put pretty pictures of animals, and that's a dog. It should have went in the other one. And I got a bunch out, clipped out. I need to glue in. And then this one is just, I didn't title it. I just put different things in here that I wanted to put. That's my mom and dad back in 1985. My dad's passed now. I did do a little bit of journaling on here, huh? How about that? I did some stamping on here, and then I colored it in. Okay, and I can't remember what these are called, but I'm just using it for my glue booking now. Now, all the rest of these, okay, now here's some that's made out of, I'll get them all. See, I got a lot. All of these are made out of scrapbook, 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that I just took and folded over. I punched holes in them and run twine or jute, jute twine through it. And I'm just started out with just putting stickers. All of these are just different stickers from scrapbook kits that I had. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with that? And I had some puffy, what do you call it, puffy paint? That was back in 2019. Did some doodling there and just some splotches of ink or paint or something. Looked like watercolor paint. But these three are made out of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. And I got those. Hang on. Hang on. Now, I think that's all. Okay, this one here I made sales catalog. Is that what you call it? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. This is one I made out of junk mail. I made this one out of junk mail. I might have started off with a... No, this is just... You know how you just get junk mail? I just took all the junk mail and I just put them together in here. In the middle here, I've got some already glued down I want to keep. But see, it's just junk mail that I put together. And, hey, why let that junk mail go to waste when you can make you a book out of it? All these different size pages, you just you just cover it like you want to. And that's just junk mail that I put together. And in the middle, I put my holes through there and ran my twine through it. And this is for my dolls. Just pictures of dolls. I get doll magazines. And, you know, I don't want... You say, well, just keep the magazine. No, because they have a lot of other writing and things with it. And I can put, like, dolls together and stuff like that. See, like, that's all monkeys right there. And just, this is my doll book. That's going to be my animal type. That's a monkey, and that's a doggy. And so this is just my dolls, for my dolls. So that's junk mail. This one here is this complete? No. This one is the one that I just took a sales catalog and started using it for my junk journal. Just, or my glue book. Just gluing down pretty pictures that I wanted. Whether there were whole pages or whether I... This was my Christmas, Christmas and winter of 2021. But I'm going to add to it because I didn't get it complete. But this will be my Christmas one that I will finish doing as Christmas. Love it, love it, love it. And then I will go from here on out and finish this in Christmas stuff. I skipped around because they say if you skip around instead of just going straight through, that it'll help keep the spine intact better. So that's my Christmas one I've got to finish. But that was just a sales catalog that I just took and used as my glue book. These here, these other two, I've got the last one. I want to show you that in more detail. But I'm just going to give you a quick look at this. This, again, is just junk mail that I put together and made a book out of it. And this one is complete. I forgot I completed this one. This can go in the chest and yonder in my bedroom. That one is complete. Look at there. And it was just different size junk mail, you know. And maybe some envelopes. And I got things here inside the envelopes. I made cards and put pictures on them. I forgot I finished this one. That's awesome. So I'm going to go put this in the chest. This was one of those, is that an envelope? That's an envelope. No, this is one of those things like they send you credit cards, trying to get you to get a credit card. That was the card that the fake credit card was on. Just different junk mail. That way you don't have to throw all that stuff away. You can put it to good use and save you some money. You know, you don't have to go out and buy books. And I love it. I love using junk mail. Now, I have several other pieces of junk mail that I have to put together as my junk journal, glue book, whatever you want to call it. And, but this last one here, I want to share with you, is called a continuous journal. And it is made out of just the junk mail envelopes. That's what it's made out of. The junk mail envelopes. And you just, and it just continues and continues. I went ahead and put scrapbook paper on most of them. I don't think I've got it all complete. Okay, I don't, because I added some more envelopes from when I done that. But what you do is you take an envelope and you're going to, how do you say it? You don't put them all in the same direction. Like, okay, you glue the lip of it, the flap of it, to one side. Okay, like this one is the front. Now the next envelope I get, I'm going to use this one for an example. I would glue it like the back side showing up under there. So whenever it closes, it can close like this. Then the next one I would put it face up with the flap here. And you just, that's why it's called continuous, because you can just continue to add envelopes, and you can, you know, you got both sides to decorate. You just continue. And I love this. I put my glue books up for a while and didn't do. Let me show you the back side. As you can see, I haven't started on the back side yet. This is just the back side of the envelopes. And you can turn it this way, you know, like I'm looking at it. I can just take and turn it this way and look at it this way, or I can pull it out like a fan. But it just continues on and continues on. And you just keep adding as many envelopes to the back of it as you want to add to it. And I love doing this. So, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my junk journals. This is actually a junk journal, just made out of junk mail. And I don't have to go out and buy books to do my junk journals. I just take my old, you know, my old planners. Once I get them all filled, that'll be gone, because I'm not buying any more planners. But I just take my old planners, or I take just papers and make signatures, or I take envelopes, or I just take old junk mail, and that's how I make my junk journals or my glue books. So I know this is kind of a long video, but I wanted to share that with you here on Tea Tuesday. And I hope you all enjoyed seeing my glue books. And I'll let you go for now. I will talk with you all later. Go check out Patty and Kathy. Their links will be in the title of this video. Click on the hashtag and you can see what everyone else is doing for Tea Tuesday. And like I said, not everybody does it. Crafting is whatever they want to share. And so you'll see all kind of videos under that hashtag. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk with you all later. Bye.